Yo, what's up everybody? It's Adulting 2.0 here. Listen, landing that dream job in tech. You might think it takes years of coding boot camps and a mountain of student debt, but honestly, that's not always the case. The tech world is vast, and there are tons of entry-level opportunities out there for anyone willing to learn and hustle. We're talking about jobs that pay well, offer room for growth, and here's the kicker. Don't require you to be a coding wizard right out of the gate. We're diving deep into 5 of these in-demand tech jobs that you can actually land without needing a 4-year degree or a decade of experience. This is your crash course, your cheat sheet, your backstage pass into the tech world. So whether you're fresh out of high school thinking about a career switch or just curious about what's out there, stick around. We're breaking it all down right now. Alright, first up, let's talk web development. I know what you're thinking. Coding? Isn't that like crazy complicated? And yeah, building the next Facebook or Instagram is no easy feat, but hear me out. When we're talking entry-level web dev, it's way more accessible than you might think. Think of it like this. Everyone uses websites, right? But someone has to actually build those websites. That's where you come in. You don't need to be a coding genius to start learning the fundamentals. There are tons of free resources out there. Code Academy, Free Code Camp, Khan Academy, you name it. These platforms break down complex concepts into bite-sized lessons, and before you know it, you'll be comfortable with the basics of HTML, CSS, and maybe even some JavaScript. And trust me, even knowing the basics can open doors. Think about it. Every local business needs a website, right? That's your in. Start by offering to build simple websites for friends, family, or local businesses. You're not just building websites, you're building a portfolio proof that you can actually deliver. And as you gain experience and confidence, you can start freelancing on platforms like Upwork or Fiverr. You'd be surprised how much demand there is for web developers, even at the entry level. Companies are always looking for someone who can build and maintain their online presence, and that's a skill that's only becoming more valuable. So don't let the fear of coding hold you back. Take some free online courses, start building basic websites, and who knows, you might just find yourself with a fulfilling and well-paying career in web development. Okay, moving on to number 2 on our list, digital marketing. And let me tell you, this field is booming. Why? Because the world has gone digital. Think about it. When was the last time you went a day without checking your phone? Businesses need people who can help them navigate the digital landscape. That's where digital marketers come in. They're behind those perfectly targeted ads you see on Instagram and those engaging social media campaigns. Now, here's the good news. You don't need a fancy marketing degree. There are tons of free online certifications and courses available, from SEO and content marketing to social media advertising. Google Digital Garage offers free courses on digital marketing. HubSpot Academy is another great resource. Many certifications are self-paced, so you can learn at your own speed. Once you've got some basic knowledge, get practical experience. Offer to manage social media accounts for local businesses. Experiment with running small Facebook or Google Ads campaigns. Build up a portfolio of your work. Digital marketing is constantly evolving. What works today might not work tomorrow, so keep learning and adapting. But that's also what makes it exciting. It's a fast-paced, dynamic field that offers tons of room for creativity and growth. All right, let's talk about a career path that's all about problem-solving and being the tech guru everyone relies on. It's support. Look, we've all been there. The computer crashes, the Wi-Fi goes down, and suddenly you're staring at a screen of doom. That's where IT support specialists come in to save the day. Now, you might think this job requires you to be some kind of tech wizard, but honestly, a lot of it comes down to having good problem-solving skills and a knack for explaining tech stuff in a way that even your grandma could understand. The beauty of IT support is that it's everywhere. Every company with computers, which is pretty much every company these days, needs someone who can troubleshoot technical issues, set up new hardware and software, and basically keep things running smoothly. And the entry barrier is surprisingly low. You don't necessarily need a computer science degree to get your foot in the door. There are industry-recognized certifications like CompTIA A+, that can give you a solid foundation in IT basics and demonstrate your competence to potential employers. Think of it like this. Getting certified is like having a stamp of approval that says, "Hey, I know my stuff." and it can make a huge difference when you're applying for entry-level IT support roles. Plus, many of these certification courses offer hands-on training, so you're not just learning theory, you're actually getting experience working with real-world tech. Once you've got some certifications under your belt, start looking for entry-level positions like help desk technician or IT support specialist. These roles are all about gaining experience and building your troubleshooting skills. Next up, let's talk about a job that lets you combine creativity, strategy, and your love for all things social media management. In today's world, a strong social media presence is non-negotiable for businesses, and that's where you come in. Forget the old-school image of interns mindlessly scheduling tweets. Social media management is about crafting engaging content, building a community, and ultimately, driving results. Think about your own social media habits. What makes you follow a brand? What makes you click that like button or share a post with your friends? That's the kind of insight you'll need as a social media manager. You'll be the voice of the brand online, crafting compelling captions, scheduling posts for maximum impact, and staying ahead of the latest trends. The coolest part? You don't need a formal degree to prove you've got what it takes. Start by building your own social media presence. Experiment with different platforms, analyze what works, and build a portfolio that showcases your skills. Reach out to local businesses or even friends who are trying to grow their online presence and offer your services. Even managing a small account can give you valuable experience and testimonials to beef up your resume. Remember, social media is all about connecting with people, and that's a skill that translates across industries. So, if you're a natural communicator with a passion for the digital world, this could be your ticket to a fulfilling and dynamic career. Finally, let's talk about a tech-adjacent role that's often overlooked, but can be a fantastic stepping stone into the world of data entry. I know, it doesn't sound as glamorous as being a coder or a digital marketer, but hear me out. Data is the lifeblood of any modern business, and someone needs to make sure that data is organized, accurate, and accessible. That's where data entry specialists come in. Now, you might be thinking data entry sounds kind of boring, but here's the thing. It's a skill that's in high demand, and it can be a gateway to more technical roles down the line. Think about it. As you spend time working with data, you'll start to understand how it's structured, how to identify errors, and how to use tools like spreadsheets and databases effectively. These are valuable skills in any tech-driven field. Plus, data entry jobs are often remote-friendly, meaning you can work from anywhere with a stable internet connection. And let's be real, who doesn't love a good work-from-home situation? The best part is that you don't need any fancy certifications or degrees to get started. Being proficient in basic computer skills and having a keen eye for detail is often all it takes to land an entry-level data entry job. From there, you can work your way up to more specialized roles like data analyst or database administrator. So there you have it, 5 tech jobs that you can actually break into without needing years of experience or a mountain of student debt. The key takeaway here is that the tech world is more accessible than you might think. Whether you're passionate about building websites, crafting social media strategies, or being the go-to tech guru, there's a place for you in this ever-evolving industry. The most important thing is to be curious, be willing to learn, and don't be afraid to start small. Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more career advice, tech tips, and all things adulting. Until next time, keep crushing it. Breaking into tech doesn't have to be hard, and these 5 jobs are proof of that. Whether you're interested in building websites, running social media, or helping businesses solve tech problems, there's a role out there for you. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out more of our career advice videos right here on Adulting 2.